Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are talking BAFTA nominations, predictions. The BAFTA nominations are on Thursday, very soon. Very
Mm.
soon. And that is very, I don't know why the camera just, okay, that was weird. Um, very, very, very excited about them because, I was doing researching for this. I realized something. The BAFTAs only messed up one category for the winners last year for the Oscars. They only messed
Wow.
up cinematography.
Wow.
Where they
Okay.
went with Nomadland, I believe, instead of Mank. Every other category, they got spot on for the winners. So
Okay. Okay. Wow.
if it's not going to BAFTA nom, I don't see it. I mean, the acting categories, they've been spot on for the past, 5 years, 6 years. It's, they're
Mm.
very good at predicting the winners. Nominations, not so much.
Not so much.
But if you don't get a BAFTA nomination, it's going to be very hard for you to win an Oscar. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
so do you just want to jump straight in?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Just as a disclaimer, we aren't doing every category. We'll be doing doc, international, animated, British film, casting, then the 2 screenplays, the 4 acting categories, director and picture. So didn't want to do everything because I feel like the text would be very similar to just our Oscars predictions.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I want to kick off with documentary.
Okay. Okay. So I've got a couple weird ones because honestly, BAFTAs they could throw anything in there.
Yeah.
So I've gone Sparks Brothers because Edgar Wright is British, and that might be something they would
Yep.
like to
So
reward.
big in England.
I've gone for the Billie Eilish documentary purely because, there's no real reason for that. I just think it's got a shot. And then I've got the big three: The Rescue, Summer of Soul, and winning. I have put Flea as winning.
Okay. Okay. My number 5 is The Rescue. My number 4 is
Mhm.
The Velvet Underground. Feel like that could be a thing that happens. Number 3, I also have Sparks Brothers, 2, Summer of Soul, and then winning, I have Flea as well.
Okay, so pretty similar then.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We just did we just swapped a couple of music categories, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel very confident about Sparks Brothers, which makes me happy.
Mhm.
Um, I really, I love that movie a lot. It's still my favorite doc of the year. Or no, that's a lie. It's Flea. It's my second favorite doc of the year. Um, but like it's just a delightful film. Like you said, Edgar Wright's British. Could happen. I don't see the top 3 falling at all. But yeah, other things that I think could happen. Becoming Cousteau, I think it happened. The Lost Leonardo, Billie Eilish had my honorable mentions, and then Cow from Cannes. But
Mhm.
yeah, I feel pretty good about our top 5s.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right, international feature. I have number 5, Flea.
Okay.
Number 4, Parallel Mothers. Number 3, Titan. Number 2, The Worst Person in the World. Number 1, Drive My Car. In a just world, the Oscars lineup should look like this.
Yeah. So we've actually got the same top five.
Okay.
I've got five Titan, four Flea, three Parallel Mothers, two Worst Person in the World, and one Drive My Car.
Nice. Yeah. I I mean, I'll be so mad if Titan doesn't get a single nomination at a major ceremony. Like this will make me
Mm.
so mad. Um, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think that honestly, Petite Maman is the number 6 because I think it was long listed for both director and original screenplay.
Okay.
Um,
So could well do again then. Yeah.
so I think that that's definitely a possibility. The Hand of God and Hero were also long listed, I think, for director. Um, so there are definitely other things that could pop in, but like this 5, like I honestly believe that if the Oscars were intelligent and actually understood that not understood but like cared about Titan, and if Parallel Mothers was submitted, I feel like this would be the Oscars 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Probably.
Like
I would agree.
yeah, I don't know this
I
I
mean,
feel
maybe Hero would replace one of them. Maybe even
maybe
if Titan was submitted for
yeah
the shortlist, it could have still been considered a bit too weird
yeah
for the Oscars, the actual nomination. So I could definitely see like a Hero slipping in there. But yeah, I'd say that would be a very solid five to predict.
yeah yeah for sure. We each have Drive My Car winning. I think it'll be hard to not for this to not like it's just Drive My Car is going to sweep probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
if it won the Golden Globe as a 3 hour long like melodrama, like it's winning everywhere.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do like this five though. I really like this five.
This is a five comprised of films I have not seen really, whereas what we're predicting for the Oscars is one that is comprised of a lot more films I have seen. So I can't really comment on this five. The only ones I have seen are well, the only one out of the five is The Worst Person in the World, which I loved. So on that
Yeah,
merit alone, yeah,
which
we'd be happy.
we need to fix Teton and Slayer
Yes,
in the future.
indeed, indeed.
All right. But yeah, so far we're agreeing. We're agreeing for the most part. Animated features.
Right.
Yeah,
So my four are in fourth, Luca, Mitchell vs Machines, Flea, and then winning I have Encanto.
I did the same in the same exact order. Four Luca, three
Yeah,
Mitchells, three Flea, two Encanto. Or yeah,
yeah,
no,
there we go.
Mitchell, two Flea, one Encanto. Yeah, I said that right. No, I didn't,
Yeah.
but I said it right the second time. Yeah, those are the four. Like those have been the top four forever. So I don't see maybe they go with Belle. I could see Belle maybe sneaking in.
Was Belle on the long list?
Oh.
I thought that was one that got
No, it
snubbed.
wasn't. It wasn't because they put in
Okay.
Ron's Done Wrong and Sing 2, and then Raya
Yeah.
made up the other three. So
Yeah.
never mind then. No, this is just this is just the four.
This is just the four.
This is the
Yes.
four. Moving on. um, okay, best British film. So I've got number 10, The Electrical Life of Lewis Wayne. 9, Spencer. 8, Cyrano. 7, Passing. 6, Boiling Point. 5, Ali and Eva. 4, House of Gucci. Yeah. Number 3, After Love. 2, No Time to Die. 1, Belfast.
Okay, so I didn't do these in order. I just did a list because I mean I don't know what order they would come in. So I've got I did do the winner though, Belfast. Pretty obvious that one.
Yeah.
Then I did After Love, Passing, House of Gucci, Boiling Point, Ali and Ava, No Time to Die, Spencer, Cyrano, and the Duke.
So
Those
we've only
are
swapped the Duke and Electric Life of Louis Wayne and or
yeah.
Lewis Wayne, and the Duke was my number 11.
Okay.
It's Jim Broadbent. It's a very British film.
Yeah.
I just went with maybe there's a lot of Cumberbatch hype, so they go with Lewis Wayne. I also
Maybe
think that Last Night in Soho could happen.
that was probably my number 11. To be
Okay,
honest.
yeah, it's definitely there. I think maybe if you had to say another one, everybody's talking about Jamie, but yeah, I could also see Spencer being snubbed.
Yeah, yeah. Spencer would probably be maybe number. I'd put it at number 9. I'd put the Duke just a bit lower than that.
Yeah, I have Spencer at my number 9, and then yeah, with Electric Life, Lewis. I keep on saying Lewis Wayne at number 10. But yeah, I feel like this is the 5. Like or the 10. I don't understand still how House of Gucci is a British film, but if it was longlisted, it's probably going to be nominated.
Yeah, yeah. Probably.
I don't know. This is a weird category. Last year, I think Promising Young Woman won. So
It did. Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, we move on to casting.
Okay. Yeah. Casting. To be honest, I did not know what was going to happen, so I've taken some swings. 5, we've got After Love. 4, we've got The Lost Daughter. You'll understand later a bit more why that. 3, we've put House of Gucci. It got the SAG ensemble, so I don't see why I would miss out here. 2, Belfast, and then 1 cast Power of the Dog.
Okay, so we agree on the top 2 and nothing else.
Okay.
I have number 3, Boiling Point.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I have West Side Story.
Okay.
Number 5, I've placed Ali and Ava. And
Okay.
then my honorable mentions were Coda, Don't Look Up, The Lost Daughter, and Gucci.
Right. Right.
Because they nominated Don't Look Up a lot. It got 15 long list mentions, which is the most, I believe. So Don't Look Up was like everywhere. But yeah, I think I don't know. This is a weird category. They nominated Rocks, and there was like 3
Exactly.
of
So I looked at the last year's one, so I thought, why not take some swings here? They did last year, so
who knows with this one? I'm curious to see which of us actually does well. Like this will be interesting comparing our predictions to the actual nominees.
Fairly confident in Gucci getting in. The other 2 could get in, could not.
Yeah, Gucci definitely could happen. All right. adapted.
Okay, yeah. So adapted, I've got West Side Story, Coda, and The Lost Daughter with Power of the Winning, and my fifth I put in there was Passing.
Okay. I have 5 West Side Story, 4 Drive My Car, 3 Coda, 2 The Lost Daughter, 1 Power of the Dog. So we've just watched or swapped Passing and Drive My Car. I think Drive My Car is going to show up really big.
Okay.
Just going to throw that out there. But I feel like this is going to be like the most normal looking category.
Yeah, I've got the 4 that are pretty standard in there, and then
Yeah.
I just threw in Passing because I've got it nominated a bit elsewhere as well.
Passing's my 6, and then I have Macbeth at 7 and Dune at 8. So
yeah, I didn't see June or Macbeth getting in. Really, it was
I think
between
Macbeth
Dark
maybe.
maybe.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare would be the oldest nominee ever. I think 471.
Wow. Okay.
So that could be kind of funny. But I feel like this category will be fairly standard. Yeah, I don't know. I think Drive My Car could do pretty well. Original screenplay. Okay, I took some swings here. Are you ready? Number 5, After Love. Number 4, Parallel Mothers. Number 3, Don't Look Up. 2, Licorice Pizza. 1, Belfast. So I have the main 3, and then I took 2 swings.
I took the exact same 2 swings. I've got, except Parallel Mothers is my 5. 4 is After Love.
Okay.
3 Don't Look Up. 2 Licorice Pizza. 1 Belfast. The exact same swings.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, we've both been saying it. If Parallel Mothers was submitted by Spain, it would be getting an original screenplay nom plus actress and score and international. Yeah. I just since I made the long list here, it's probably gonna get screenplay. And then After Love, I believe, won screenplay at the British Independent Film Awards.
Yeah, that was mostly my thinking. Was if it won the British Independent Spirit Awards, I'd put it in the category. So you'll be seeing that elsewhere as well.
That was a lot of my thinking as well.
It's in there. Yeah.
I think Come On is the 6. So
potentially.
I saw a stat that for the past 20 years, so since 2000, at the Oscars, there has been a screenplay nominee where that was its lone nomination, where the writers branch were just throwing a movie like, we appreciate you, but you're not going to be nominated anywhere else. Like it was The White Tiny, Knives Out in 2019. I don't remember all of them, but it keeps on going back. The Lobster was one of the years. So they like to throw movies a bone. So I think Come On is the best chance to be that movie. Quite honestly, the movie that gets the lone screenplay nom. So,
yeah, unless it's did the car counter get longlisted? Because if it's that one, it could well be the
think it did. I don't think it did.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Or the French Dispatch or something like that. I could.
The French Dispatch, Ricardo's could happen, I guess. And then Worst Person in the World, I think, also could happen.
Yeah, it was between Worst Person in the World and Parallel Mothers for that foreign language one I was going to put in. I eventually chose Parallel Mothers. There was no real reasoning behind it.
Yeah, but I think Worst Person could happen. Especially because that got some more support in the acting and directing categories than Parallel Mothers. But I think Parallel Mothers is a bigger screenplay contender, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, weird that we both took the exact same swings.
Yeah.
Okay, supporting actor, go ahead. So 6 nominees here.
Okay, so that was the problem. The 6th nominee, that was really the problem because I'll go for the 5 first. So 5, I put Jared Leto. If he's made the long list, he's probably in the category.
Yeah.
4, I do think both Belfast boys show up, so I did put Jamie Dornan in. 3, Tori Kotzer. 2, Kieran Hines, but I still am going with Cody winning the category. And
so we have
my number 6 is Woody Norman because they did Alan Kim last year.
Yeah.
So is that your 6?
It is not. He's my 7. I'm hoping for it. I've picked Bradley Cooper and Licorice Pizza. Licorice Pizza was, I think, 4th in the most long list mentions. They really liked Licorice Pizza. The BAFTAs really like PTA. So I think maybe, or I don't know if that's entirely true, but Licorice Pizza got a lot of mentions. So I think maybe.
Yeah.
I really hope it is Woody Norman, though. They went with Alan Kim. I just feel like Alan Kim had way more buzz behind him. People were talking about that maybe at the Oscars happening.
Mm.
Minari was like a lock for picture. Come on, is nowhere near a lock in anything. So I think maybe that just had a bit more buzz, but I would be so happy if Woody Norman, like he's my personal pick for supporting actor of the year. Like if I had my druthers, I would choose Woody Norman to win the Oscar. So I would love if that happened. Like BAFTA usually does stuff that I like.
Mm.
It won't happen anywhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also think Mike Faced could happen.
He was a potential I thought about before going with Norman, but yeah, Mike Faced was another one that could get in.
Yeah. But we agree on the top five in slightly different order. Of Troy Coates at 5, Leto at 4, the Belfast Boys at 2 and 3, with Hines a bit higher, and then Cody winning. So yeah, be interesting. Be very, very interesting. All right, supporting actress.
Okay, so I went with Jessie Buckley, the Lost Daughter,
Okay.
at number 6. She is pretty beloved in England, so or Britain, I should say.
Like Wild
Um,
People
yeah,
love
exactly.
that.
So 5, Vignette Robinson from Boiling Point on the British Independent. 4, I'd throw her in, and then 4 out of the 5 Oscar ones, I went for Ruth Negga, Kirsten Dunst, Katrina Belf, and winning, I've got Ariana DeBose.
All right, Thomas, you're gonna be very happy with me. Number 6, Judi Dench, Belfast.
Okay, nice.
I don't know. I think it'll have. You guys love Judi Dench or something, right?
We do.
Um, Number 5, I've placed Catherine Hunter. Tragedy of Macbeth.
Ooh, okay.
I'm taking a swing. I think it could happen.
Okay.
Number 4, I've Kirsten Dunst. 3, Katrina Belf. 2, but Vinette Robinson, Boiling Point.
Okay, 2. Wow.
2, I feel confident in that. Number 1, Ariana DeBose, West Side Story. And then my 2 honorable mentions were Jessie Buckley and Ruth Negga. So I do think that they could happen. But I've gone with Judi Dench and Catherine Hunter because why not? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Nobody does.
No, that is true.
But yeah. Okay. I just like DeBose, Balfe, and Dunst, I feel like are the safe picks. Vinette Robinson, I also think is very safe after the BIFA win. And then I think those last 2 spots are pretty close. I think you could come up with a lot of different combinations. So, but I have Hunter and Dench, you have Buckley and Negga. All right, actor, I have 4 honorable mentions for this category. This one is a very hard one to pick.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
Sure. I have number 6, Stephen Graham, Boiling Point.
Okay.
Number 5, Peter Dinklage, Cyrano.
Okay.
4, Denzel Washington, Tragedy of Macbeth.
Okay.
3, Adil Akhtar, Ali and Eva. 2, Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom. Winning, Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog. My honorable mentions in order is number 7, Javier Bardem, Being the Ricardos. 8, Riz Ahmed, Encounter. 9, Will Smith, King Richard. 10, Daniel Craig, No Time to Die.
Okay, so I've put Daniel Craig in. I've put
Wow.
And actually 5 out of 6 are the same. The only one I took out was Peter Dinklage. So I've got Stephen Graham at a 5 then after Daniel Craig at 6. But Stephen Graham at 5, Adil Akhtar at 4, Denzel Washington at 3, Andrew Garfield at 2, Benedict Cumberbatch winning.
And this is exactly why Will Smith isn't going to win an Oscar.
No, maybe not.
He's missing the BAFTA nomination.
He is missing.
It isn't like when we have our Oscars contenders. It isn't going to be Stephen Graham or Adil Akhtar, obviously.
No, as much as I'd like it to be Stephen Graham. Love that man. Love that man.
Peter Dinklage and Daniel Craig we have pretty interchangeable, which means that the race is between Denzel, Andrew Garfield, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Will Smith isn't winning an Oscar. Everybody get over it.
He's in the race, though, surely.
He's in the race, but he is in that race, but I would say he's on Denzel level, below Cumberbatch and Garfield. Whoever wins the BAFTA, the BAFTA race is between Cumberbatch and Garfield. Whoever wins that is winning the Oscar.
I think if Garfield doesn't win here, then it's definitely just between Cumberbatch and Will Smith. I don't think there is. If Garfield doesn't win the BAFTA, there is not a chance that he wins. He is
I think
or 3rd place.
No, I definitely agree. But if he does win the BAFTA, then that should be fair.
If Benedict Cumberbatch doesn't win the BAFTA, he is still in contention. So if Andrew Garfield wins the BAFTA, I think it will then be between Cumberbatch, Garfield, and Smith. If Garfield doesn't, it will be between Smith and Cumberbatch.
Yeah. But this is this BAFTA race is going to be very formative. But if Will Smith does get a nomination, then we're in for a very
Yeah.
crazy race.
And if
I don't
Daniel
see him
Craig
winning.
wins,
Even if he does get nommed, I don't see him winning. I
no,
don't
no,
see Will
Will Smith
Smith
is,
winning the
yeah,
BAFTA.
this is not Will Smith's award to win.
So like it's going to be Cumberbatch or Garfield for the win.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the top two. But yeah, this will be an interesting category. I mean, we each have two BIFA nominees showing up: Neil Akhtar and Stephen Graham.
Mhm.
And then like Daniel Craig could definitely happen. Will
Yeah,
Smith could still get nominated. Riz Ahmed in Encounter, like he's very beloved at the
Mhm.
BAFTAs. That could
Yeah.
happen. Javier Bardem, like he's been very strong. I don't like Dinklage could. So I have Dinklage sneaking in. Like this is going to be very interesting.
It's going
It's
to
going
be
to
a
be
very interesting ceremony on the whole, but this category
yeah
and
yeah.
many others. Yeah.
All right, actress.
Yeah,
I
this
did.
is one I was very stuck on because I had a lot of people I didn't think would get in. I
Yeah.
don't think Nicole Kidman will get in, and I think Kristen Stewart will be snubbed here. So I've gone with Joanna Scallon from After
Yeah.
Love, Tessa Thompson, Renette Ryan's there. That's not how you pronounce her name, but Jessica Chastain, Lady Gaga, and winning Olivia Colman.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So I have K Stu at 6.
Okay.
I think I don't know. I think maybe she sneaks in.
I
Number
think the
5.
problem with Spencer is depicts the royal family in
Right.
quite a negative light, which, whilst I don't like the royal family, I'll make that very clear, a lot of British people do.
Yeah. Here's the if we have it getting into best British film, I don't know why she would miss though.
That's maybe true. That is maybe true.
Like I don't know. Even if it is like one of the ones to just sneak into British film, if it has enough votes to get in there, I don't see her missing here. Number 5, I have Renate Reinsve, who should be winning the Oscar for worst person in the world, but I have her getting in here, which makes me very happy. Number 4, I have Lady Gaga, House of Gucci.
Okay.
Number 3, I have Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos. Here's why. Even though I hate her performance, this feels like a BAFTA thing. Even though I Love Lucy isn't like and I have Jessica Chastain missing because I feel
Okay.
like that's more like alienating to the BAFTAs than like Nicole Kidman's performance. Like
Actually, I'd say that's fair. I think one of them will miss. Yeah.
yeah, one of them will definitely miss. I just feel like Chastain's performance seems way more American,
That might be true. That might be true.
contrary to Kidman's. Might be due to the fact that Chastain is American and Kidman's not. But like, I don't know. Chastain's role. I mean, there's like a scene that so you haven't seen Ice Name Me Fate, but like this isn't that much of a spoiler. There's a scene in the film where like Jessica Chastain starts like belting a song about how great America is with like an American flag flying in the background. Like it's a pretty American movie. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
I I don't know. I feel like Nicole Kidman could still happen. Number 2, I have Joanna Scanlon After Love, and Olivia Colman's winning for The Lost Daughter, and she's also winning the Oscar because she's winning here, and that's just how it works.
Yeah. Maybe.
So
Maybe. I put Tessa Thompson in just because it
she's my
feels
7.
like the sort of BAFTA thing to do. I put
Yeah.
her and Ruth Negga both in together.
So I have them both at my number 7s. I think they could both sneak in. And I have Passing at my number 6 for adapted screenplay. So I have Passing like just missing on everything, but I definitely think it could get in. I have Rachel Zegler at my 8 for West Side Story. I mean, maybe she's in England right now doing some campaigning. So
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then number 9 as a long shot, I have Claire Rushbrook, Ali, and Neva. Maybe just like
Maybe
actor
if they want to
reaction.
put in both Ali and Ava, they might.
Yeah, for sure. All right, director. Can I go? Can I go?
Yes, you
Because
can.
number 6 is Julie Ducournau Titan.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and it's happening. She's going to get nominated because England, like you guys are actually smart. I hope. And in the past, the BAFTAs have loved like strong creative visions, especially from international directors. And I need this. I need this. So I'm predicting it. Yeah. We're going
Okay.
for it. Number 6, Julie Ducournau Titan. 5, I have Spielberg, West Side Story.
Mhm.
4, Denis Villeneuve Dune. 3, Raisuke Hamaguchi, Drive My Car, who's number 2 on Gold Derby for the BAFTAs, which is really interesting. Number 1, Kenneth Branagh, or sorry, number 2, Kenneth Branagh, Belfast. Number 1 is Jane Campion, Power of the Dog. Just missing, I have PTA at 7, and then Aleem Khan for After Love at number 8.
Okay, so again, we're going pretty similar. I've taken out Julie Decornell and put in Aleem Khan. When you said the BAFTAs love PTA, I was hoping you were wrong about that, and they didn't, because I had him snubbed as well.
Yeah.
6 Aleem Khan, 5 Hamaguchi, 4 Spielberg, 3 Villeneuve, 2 Branagh, and 1 Jane Campion.
So we agree on at least one international director getting in, being Hamaguchi.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, they really liked Licorice Pizza, it seems. They gave it a lot of noms. I don't know. This just doesn't seem like the direction doesn't seem like something the BAFTAs would go for.
I've only got Licorice Pizza in Screenplay. That's the only place I got it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Aleem Khan could definitely happen for After Love. Like, we saw the director of, I think, Rocks get in last year. And like Rada Blank got in for Baby Teeth, which I don't think is a British film, but still like a very indie thing. But like, I don't know. I feel like if Julie Ducournau was going to get in anywhere for director, it was at the BAFTAs. This always seemed like a BAFTA pick for director. So I have faith. I have hope. And I need to hold on to this hope. So this is wish dicting. I think that's the correct name for it, wish predicting. But like, why not? I'm going to go for it. I also could see Spielberg or Villeneuve getting snubbed.
Spielberg was the one I seriously considered getting snubbed. I don't think Villeneuve. I think Villeneuve is too strong to get snubbed. But Spielberg, I think, could.
Spielberg, I have Spielberg at my 5.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that happening. But you don't like on BAFTA nomination morning on Thursday, February 3rd. If the name Julia Ducournau is read out in the director category, folks, you might want to take out your headphones. I will be elated. So I'm just going to wish that into the universe. All right, last category, Best Picture. Only 5 nominees here. And I have not gone with the Oscars top 5. So
neither have I. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Number 5, Dune. Number 4, Don't Look Up. Number 3, West Side Story. Number 2, Belfast. 1, Power of the Dog. My 3 honorable mentions: Gucci, Licorice Pizza, No Time to Die.
Okay, so now I'm doing research. The most box office film this in Britain was No Time to Die. Second, we're getting 120 million. Second was No Way Home, getting 80. But then third was Shang-Chi, getting 20. So No Time to Die made 100 million more than the third highest box office film in Britain.
It's the third highest in England ever, right?
Yeah, it saved UK cinemas. That is why it is in Best Picture for me. Okay. I put No Time to Die in. And then number 4, I got West Side Story, 3, Dune 2, Belfast 1, Power of the Dog, all pretty standard. But No Time to Die.
I think those 4, also this establishes them as like the 4 for the Oscar. If Licorice Pizza doesn't get nominated here, I don't see it getting the winning Best Picture, like having any shot of winning Best Picture. I think that this means that Power of the Dog, Belfast, West Side Story, and Dune are 4 leaders in the Best Picture race. I went with Don't Look Up because it got the most long list mentions. I believe just alongside Belfast, it had the most. So at 15. So they obviously like the movie enough to put Jennifer Lawrence on the long list, and like I think both Mark Rylance and somebody else in supporting, like
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, like they like this thing a lot.
Yeah.
So I have it getting into picture, even without the director. Like I don't know. I have Gucci there as well because they also, I think, gave that 13 long list mentions. They really liked Gucci. Licorice Pizza is a big Oscar contender, and I seriously think that No Time to Die could happen. It's in one of my honorable mentions.
Especially with the last year, they put in The Mauritanian for Best Picture. And the Mauritanian picked up picture and actor, which is exactly what I'm giving No Time to Die. Picture and actor.
Yeah, the Mauritanian was also on Gold Derby like 11 or 12 for the Oscars Best Picture. No Time to Die is at like 25.
Well,
So like it's a bit of a stretch, but I
yeah.
definitely like it's at my number 8. I could totally see it
BAFTAs, I
happening.
think, yeah, BAFTAs, I can see it.
Which boosts No Time to Die a lot. If No Time to Die picks up both an actor and a picture nomination, I'm going to seriously consider predicting it for editing at the Oscars after the Eddie nomination. Like
Yeah.
No Time to Die could come up with 4 nominations.
It
Like
could.
legitimately, it could even pick up score. Like if it starts becoming very strong, it has I think the second most Guild nominations of any film so far, just behind The Power of the Dog. Like it's rushing right now. It's picked up so much momentum. If it gets picture and actor at the BAFTAs, and we know it's going to be getting song, it's probably going to be getting score at the BAFTAs. It's probably going to be getting sound. It could get editing at the BAFTAs. Like, if this is a very strong showing at the BAFTAs, we could be looking at No Time to Die picking up a 4th, maybe even a 5th Oscar nomination. So
yeah,
I mean,
and honestly,
think about
the wait helped it because if this came out in November 2019, which is when it was originally supposed to come out, it wouldn't have had a shot of these kind of things. But the wait, the anticipation, the 120 million box office it gained here, it's big. It's big.
Yeah, I mean, like, and with editing, people say like this type of film, like look at like Jason Bourne. I think the second for like that one editing. Star Wars: The Force Awakens was nominated for editing in 2015. Like they've gone with picks like this before. It wouldn't be that shocking, especially with like King Richard faltering in editing, like West Side Story is faltering in editing. Like I think there's a 4th, maybe even a 5th slot open at the Oscars. I don't know. No Time to Die could happen in editing, which would be a big nomination.
It would.
So yeah, but those are our BAFTA nominations, predictions. We'll be doing winners predictions probably as it gets closer to the ceremony after we have the nominations. On Thursday, we will be doing our live reaction to all of the nominations. Be interesting. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yeah. Honestly, even though this is Oscar buzz, I'm probably more excited about the BAFTA nominations than the Oscar nominations right now because BAFTAs are unpredictable as hell. Anything could happen at BAFTAs.
Honestly, me as well. Like, I mean, because one, like the two award ceremonies I typically agree with the most on the nominations are the BAFTAs and the Indie Spirits. So like, I'm also very much looking forward to the Indie Spirit winners. Like the Oscars just feel like they're going to be very safe this year, and maybe they'll prove us wrong. But the Oscars just seem very safe this year based on what all the guilds have been doing. So with the BAFTAs, I'm looking for some fun. I'm looking for some chaos.
Yeah.
So
No Time to Die, Best Picture.
I'm kind of mad that like it wasn't eligible because Sony like messed up their campaign or whatever for the BAFTAs because like we could have seen them do some weird stuff with No Way Home too. Like that could have gotten some weird nominations.
Yes.
I mean, if Spider-Man was eligible for WGA, I legitimately would have predicted it for adapted screenplay with all the ineligibilities.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of disappointing that Spider-Man's been ineligible for a lot of these ceremonies because like we could have seen some chaos. But got in the hero review going up soon. We have BAFTA nomination reactions, Oscar buzz as always every week. Lots to look forward to. We are in the thick of awards season. Thomas, where can people on the internet find you in between you appearing here?
Yes, you can find me at Letterboxd at Thomas Gladstone and YouTube at Payman's Pictures.
You can find me Letterboxd at Trevor Matson and YouTube at the Basement as well as here, which you're on. On the Basement, we just announced the first wave of nominees for the Basement Awards, also known as the Kiddies, because we had to have a thing like the Oscars, or a thing like the Emmys, because there's like the Academy Awards, the Oscars. We were the Basement Awards, also known as the Kiddies. We're gonna make little kitty statues. It's gonna be great. We had our first round of nominations.
In the basement, some would say. Or not? No, hang on. That doesn't quite work that way.
Yeah. Yeah, up over there. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Until next, stay safe, everybody. Goodbye, and get excited for the BAFTA.